Jeff McNeil, the Houston Herald, joined by Lady Tigers coach Jim Moore. Lady Tigers lose this afternoon in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament 43-38 to Cuba. Coach, what is your assessment of the way that ball game played out today?
Well, it's a tale of two halves. The first half is about as well as we played all year. Executing offenses, defensively, we were contesting every shot, weren't giving them many second opportunities. And offensively, we were able to get the ball inside. Caitlin was having a lot of success, and we were hitting some shots as well. In the second half, they made some adjustments in halftime. They really packed in the lane and made it tough for us to get the ball inside. The ball didn't fall second half. We didn't shoot it very well. I think we scored 13 points in the second half. So you got to give them some credit. I don't want to blame officiating, but I do think that the way they called the game changed from first half to second half. I thought we benefited from some calls in the first half, and we didn't get those calls in the second half. But you can't rely on officials to do that for you. You got to take care of business yourself. And I thought we got real stagnant on the offensive end. I thought that we were standing a lot. I thought that we got tight. Things were going well to start in the third quarter. I think we got out to a double-digit lead. And then we took a couple of quick shots there that didn't fall. They come down and convert on the other end, and they start chipping away. And then they get it to about 3. And I really thought that you could tell our girls tense up a little bit, and they didn't handle it very well. So those are learning experiences. We'll learn from it. And next time we're in that situation, maybe we'll come out on the other end.
Yeah, as you said, it was a 31-20 advantage for us at the 3:14 mark of the third quarter. Then they ripped off a 16-0 run to take a lead that they never gave away. What did you like that you did to build that lead? And then what are the things that kind of went wrong there as we just lost all momentum?
Well, I liked our ball movement for the most part, with the exception of 2 or 3 possessions the first half, which we corrected. We got the ball moving around. We were able to get our post play active on the inside. We were able to hit Caitlin a lot in the paint. We had some kickouts. So really, we played pretty well against their zone in the first half. That's what built it. And then the second half, to start the quarter, it's kind of the same thing. I think Chloe hit a 3 at the top of the key and put us up by double digits. And then from there on, we were up 11 at one point, and I remember us coming down and making one pass and firing up a quick shot. And I remember thinking, that's not a shot that we really need right there. There's probably 5-6 minutes to go in the quarter. Not that we're going to stall with it, but at that point, we could really work our offense and make them have to guard a little bit. And we didn't do that. And then we had 2 or 3 possessions there where it just wasn't a very good possession. We didn't get great looks at it. We didn't get second opportunities, and then they were converting on the other end. Like you said, a 16-0 run. You got to give them credit for being able to do that. But we got to be able to guard, to D up and get stops. We can do it. We guarded the first half, the entire first and second quarter. When things start snowballing a little bit, we got to find girls ready to step up and put a stop to that, and it just didn't happen today.
One of the things we struggled down the stretch with, Coach, we had 1 field goal in the final 11 minutes, and I know when they packed the lane against Caitlin, who had 18 in the first half and didn't have a field goal in the second half, when they packed the lane, I'm sure you'll say you've got to have some other girls that are going to be able to make some shots just to pull some attention off of your leading scorer.
Most definitely. I mean, she's going to get all kinds of attention. I mean, their coach is just hollering, find her every time, and rightfully so. We got girls that can score. They just got to have confidence to do it. And we had good looks. I mean, we did have good looks. They just didn't fall. If a couple more of the threes fall that we had, it's a different ball game. But that's not the way it was, and we just came up short today.
Well, the Christmas season kind of marks the halfway point of the season. I know you played already one conference game, but now you get into conference play and head toward the district tournament. Your assessment of your team thus far, and then the things you guys will be talking about as you have a few days off before you get into the second half of the season.
Well, honestly, I'm pretty disappointed right now. I think our effort's okay. Our mental toughness has got to improve, and we've got some girls that have had to step into different roles, and it's time. I mean, this is the time of year where you say, juniors are no longer juniors, they're seniors, and sophomores are now juniors, and freshmen are now sophomores. And the thing with us is we're still searching for that other scorer. and we have girls capable of doing that. They just have to step up and get it done. And there are some signs. I'm seeing some signs out of a couple girls that I like. You know, Huntinghake is starting to attack the hole a little bit better and not just relying on the three so much. She didn't shoot it as well as she would have hoped today. But she is starting to attack. I got to get more paint touches out of my guards and a lot more movement. And because teams they're going to pack it in on our bigs, and we're going to have to be able to hit a couple of shots from the outside to open that up. And like I said, we're more than capable of doing it. So hopefully we're going to take a few days off here. Hopefully between now and next practice, some girls are in the gym working on that shot, and we'll have a chance to correct a couple of things before get rolling in the second half.
All right, Coach. Well, enjoy the break, and we'll see you in the new year.
All right, thanks.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. That's going to do it here from Mountain Grove High School. Lady Tigers lose 43-38 to Cuba. Thanks for joining us.